Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to be taking a look at the Big Firebird Toys EX01 Nicee. I've been excited for this figure ever since it's been announced, and one coronavirus delay later, she is here. So I'm going to go ahead and perform a quick unboxing. As you're about to see, she is a highly stylized version of the Transformer RC, and I apologize in advance to those unfamiliar with RC because I'm going to be making a lot of comparisons between the two. Here's the box. We got EX01 Nicee in a nice pink foil, and a symbol that looks to be the biohazard symbol, or like a part of it. I think that's what it's called, biohazard. Alright, and big boobs. Here's the front of the box, a picture that looks to be a 3D render as opposed to an actual shot. The company logo in the bottom left. Here is her futuristic car alt mode on the side, and some shots of some display options. The pink and the blue look really nice together. Another picture of her on the side, and I'm gonna go ahead and get her out of the box. I'll see you in a second. Alright, so starting off in vehicle mode, this is unmistakably RC's Cybertronian car alt mode, a futuristic car. Details like the tail fin are taken directly from the original design. Unlike the original design, however, Nicee is much more streamlined and elegant as opposed to the blocky look of G1 RC. So now I'm going to quickly show the transformation into robot mode, the reason why many of you, myself included, would pick up this figure. So here she is in robot mode, and the first thing I notice is that she is very weighty. The die-cast parts and almost all of her joints give her some heft, which is both a good thing and bad thing when it comes to articulation. So in terms of articulation, we've got a ball joint at the lower neck, a hinge at the top of the neck, double jointed shoulders, with a hinge at the torso and a ball joint at the arm, bicep swivel, a single jointed elbow, ball hinge hands, ball jointed torso, thigh swivel, hinge at the thighs, and double jointed knees. This was one of the parts where the die cast can actually be a bit troublesome, on my version at least. So there's these pistons that actually work. They look great. However, on the right leg of mine, the top piston is very tight, and I get a little nervous sometimes getting it bent all the way. But it's just on the left leg of mine. And then at the foot, we've got a swivel, hinge, so in terms of accessories, she's got 4 pairs of hands, a blaster, an alternate head with her tongue out like Meg the Stallion, an unnecessary soft chest piece, an effect arrow for her bow, a sword, her shield, and said bow. The sword and shield are just detached parts of her, the sword being her wings or headlight parts, and the bow being the rear tail fin section. Now for some quick size comparison, she is supposed to be masterpiece scale, so here she is with Soundwave. And then with 2B. two baddies with swords. So my overall thoughts on this figure: not only does it look incredible, it is absolutely well made with tight joints, and it is crazy that they were able to get this figure to transform. The signature white and pink of Arcee is here in a nice metallic paint, and the way the white parts reflect light appears almost pearlescent. The metallic paint gives her a chrome look that reminds me of the works by the artist Hajime Sarayama, and the metallic paint is complemented by touches of translucent turquoise. It does have a greenish hue, although it looks cyan on camera. I do think that there is a missed opportunity for light piping on both of the heads, however. The design is absolutely amazing, from the overall look to the figure down to the details. Some of the detailing I really like. The very tip of her wings taper off in a way that almost look like a brush stroke. And I'm not sure if that is the result of the transformation or a stylistic choice, but it looks really cool regardless. The detailing at her hip almost looks like a G-string. It's very Y2K, and I wouldn't be surprised if her armor is Juicy Couture. The stilettos on her feet are really sturdy and great for posing, and I love the way they look. They really remind me of Bayonetta's gun heels. The backpack inherent in Arcee figures is here, however it is designed to blend in with the figure's aesthetic. The top of the backpack can be folded down to look more like Arcee, or you can fold them up, which I think looks way better. This way both the headlights and the taillights spread out in a way that looks like butterfly or fairy wings, which also reminds me of Bayonetta when she flies, summoning Madame Butterfly's wings. The upper part of the backpack with the headlights is removable as shown before, and can either be wielded as a bow with the arrow effect part, or it can be placed on her hips to give her a big puffy jellyfish skirt. This variety of configurations is something I absolutely love about this figure, and is what makes it so much more than just an anime version of Arcee. I'm not necessarily a fan of Arcee the Transformer, but Nicee is an incredibly well-made, well-designed fembot that I cannot recommend enough to anyone who collects anime characters or Transformers.